What's up, people? As you can see, I've been joined with some guests today. Okay, imagine being a sane person and the last hour I've been setting this up and now I don't know why. Oh, okay, sometimes. I remember I'm looking at myself in the camera right now and all I see is a baby in the background with an empty whiskey bottle. That one's got a lighter, which looks like a pipe next to it. Oh my god. And Olaf here is sitting right next to a bunch of self-help books, while this guy over here, I'm not sure what he's up to. He's my co-host. And on today's episode of Celebrity Rehab, Olaf's the only celebrity. And he's addicted to porn and methamphetamines. Yeah, he looks like he looks a little sick. So, but for reals. What's that, Tommy? Oh, he needs his pistol. He's gangsta gorilla. Gorilla gangsta. What is he, a monkey? Chimpanzee? Well, at least now I don't feel alone. You know, I told you I've been struggling with a little bit of depression, you know. It's environmental. It's situational depression. It's not, I'm not a depressed individual. As far as the hardwiring goes, it's not just because, it's because I'm trying to find things to entertain myself. Entertain myself while my business is slow during the off months. So just a couple more months of this, and then I'll probably never post again, which is unfortunate because what's behind me is quite amusing, but for on a serious note, it's sad and it's new for me to. I'm a creative person. Mentally, you know, I have all these ideas and dreams of doing things, yet for obviously this is, you know, it's a creative process to think of something in your head and say, all right, I'll put this here, I'll put that there, and it has some sort of meaning to you personally in some bizarre way. I mean, look at my watches. Bam! This is actually a really expensive watch. It's very old. I don't know. It was either my grandmother's or something, but I keep all that old shit. But there was a creative process here, regardless of on how small of a level. I had to come up with an idea, and I try to be as random as possible, like not a lot of thought put into it. Just be like, okay, this is what I'm just gonna take the first step and see where it leads. I don't script anything. I just push play and see what happens, and it's fun. Oh, God, that baby looks angry. Look at her, man. She's like, look at that frow, that brrr. But point being is, what I was getting at was how uncomfortable and weird it felt to just start to be creative. It felt like I had an entire audience in front of me. Before I even hit record on this, setting this stuff up, I felt like, oh my God, if my wife walks down right now, is she going to think I'm crazy? Is she going to think... I think a lot of it has to do with I used to be an addict, so if I do anything out of the norm, the way I'm supposed to act, I think my family will assume I'm doing drugs. And I think I'll carry that stain, that tarnished part of me forever. But trying to be creative in, however, in a goofy way or in a very drawing, music, whatever. It's kind of breaking that shell that encompasses all of us, that keeps in that, it keeps in our creativity and our ideas, because we're scared. I don't think it's always scared of failure or not being accepted. It doesn't feel normal, and we've, as a society, especially in this country, we've created the normal, right? So now if you're abnormal or don't act normal, don't talk normal, don't present yourself as normal, you have this in the back of your head going, God, people are judging me, people think this of me, instead of just shedding all of that, just ripping that shell that encases us all, and just being free. Like I read a quote the other day about Gandhi. You know, the only freedom he wants is the freedom to express himself wholly, without judgment. I've got a beautiful quote up here. See if I can read it. I know in my heart. My wife is in a really bad mood and she's taking it out on the kids. I'm gonna have to go stop that shit. I know in my heart I am here for a reason. The pain I feel is that purpose, that reason for living, as it constantly aches to break free. And when it does break free, I know I will finally be living and not just surviving, and more alive than ever. And I think what I take from that is just what I discussed. Feeling bizarre, weird, like you're crazy, just to put together a little skit, you know? And maybe that's me. Maybe that's more me personally, and a lot of people don't feel that, but it feels good to just act silly and weird. It really felt good. And then that's why I was laughing so hard, because in my mind I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And I start laughing because I'm looking there, but you know, I can see everything. And just how random, and what was my point? And that's, I think, the beautiful part. There is no point. There is no point to it. It's to hopefully get somebody to laugh. And that's, you know, if I ever make this serious, and if anybody cares to listen to me just talk, I mean, like I said before, this is just my therapy to talk. And maybe somebody out there will find it humorous. And I'm making fun of myself. I'm making fun of my addiction, because we forget to laugh when we go through those things. And we forget to laugh all the time, because we're stuck in our heads up here going, what if? Like, yeah, I got to get this done. I can't do this. I can't do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's just constant negative thinking. And this little space right here, when I clicked the camera for the first time and started talking, I stopped thinking about all that shit. And I was just living for right now, for this moment. And everything else was okay. Turn the camera off, and that shit slowly sinks back in. So you got to turn the camera back on, or you got to pick up the pen and start writing. You got to keep drawing. You got to keep recording. You got to keep playing your music. Whatever you've got to do that helps sidetrack that negative thinking that's always been there, because it just keeps getting worse. Look, I'm fixing my hair that's not even mine. What's up, man? Actually, I kind of like this look. You know? Comment, let me know. What's up? Told you I was a true blonde. Anyways, peace out. I gotta go make sure my wife's all right. She's great woman, but her back's killing her, so the kids are annoying her, and I don't want her to hobble them. Peace. And go love yourself.